get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Made a throw it. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
May on 1st and 10. He's got it over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a New England first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw for May. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. Bails out of the pocket quick. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air yet again, May. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
To the air on 1st down, May. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
May now from the gun. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. ETN again. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be third down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He's got it at the 24. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Terrific return here, 24 yards. And the Pats will take over. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On second down, it's Stevenson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense up to the line fast. Stevenson gets it on third down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here. May throwing for it. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
First down throw, Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Tackle made by Jawan Bentley.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More coming up after this quick break. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They start out second and 10. They've got a man in motion. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get the game's first points here in the second. Little tax on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is Cook to kick this away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he gets him around 6 there. Kadmuma there to bring him down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very...
It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable second down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. They'll try it left with Etienne. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Lawrence throwing here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential 1st down.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. That one intended for Demario Douglas. So it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. May looking to throw. Headed out right. He's going to let this go deep down the right side of the field.
Window there for a moment, but boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Takes it in at the 21. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And it'll be Jaguars football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
1st and 10 from the 41. Lawrence looking to throw. Got a man. It's Thomas. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Jaguars pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 47. Forced out to his right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Hits his running back. Jukes one defender. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, here's Gibson. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Milton back to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now Milton to throw. It is cut left side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 from the 41. They are throwing it again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To throw, Milton. Buying some time right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
I love the mobility here. It starts great, escapes the pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Milton now. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Foye Oluwakin with the pick. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here's Gibson. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Getting right back to it after that interception. Connects on the crosser. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Now the Patriots calling their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They motion the tight end over. Working inside the red zone. And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots chop some of the lead off before the half. John Parker Romo out to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots get it back to a 14-point game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. 2 quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, ETN gets it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Jacksonville in punt formation. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And it'll be their football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Milton. Finds his man over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis. From the 39. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw. Here's Milton. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Milton. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, great work by the defense there, Brock. Coverage keeping things tight downfield, even as he extended the play, and as a result, they pick up the INT.
And the eyes were bigger than the stomach on that throw. It was as if he was committed to it right when he left the pocket. But if nothing opens up, you're going to pay for trying to make a throw that simply isn't there.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Lawrence in the pistol. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Milton Williams making the stop. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
He's loaded another one up. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked by their rookie out of Florida State. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back. And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Lays out left side and gets it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Patriots take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle. Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Milton. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered. To the air, 3rd and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Jaguars get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception. Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense. I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle. He's going deep this time. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. On his little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And look at this return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hits him on the in route. Escapes a defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. A give on 3rd to Gibson. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
A tight end in motion now. Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter 1st down. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
3rd down from the gun. Taking his shot deep down the field it goes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kyle Duggar makes the play. And the Patriots get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no matter the outcome today, partner, I think we can all agree it's been very exciting watching him throw the ball. He's found the end zone 4 times, but he's now given it away 3 times as well.
Yeah, if he were a golfer, his scorecard would be fascinating because a bunch of birdies, but these bogeys and double bogeys he's got to eliminate. It's really been high risk, high reward through the air, and you never want to slow a quarterback down in that production he's found with his aggressiveness, but you've also got to find a way to turn that governor on, take a little less risk, and take care of that football.
Second and 10 now. Throw left side cut by Douglas. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a New England 1st down.
39-yard line.
A give up the middle to Stevenson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Second and 6 coming up here. Milton back to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. He has room past the 25. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Patriots hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. All set up now for 1st and 10. To throw, Milton. Caught near the goal line. And he has the New England touchdown. Romo on to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this is covered by the Jaguars. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go right back to ETN. On the move into the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars.